Hello all. In the last class we have discussed about evaporation. Now we are going to discuss about condensation. So before seeing what is condensation, we are going to observe few situations. If you see here, in winter seasons, in very cool temperatures in winter seasons, when you blow out the air from your mouth, you will be seeing a smoke like appearance or cloud like appearance forming here. So, why this smoke like appearance or cloud like appearance is forming? So, what is the reason is outside the temperature or the air is very cool. So outside in the surroundings the air is cool. In our body the air will be warm. In our body warm air will be present and outside cool air will be present. So once when you blow out the air from your mouth, suddenly from mouth when the warm air comes outside, it is going to suddenly cool down. This warm air cools down suddenly. After cooling down, it is going to form tiny water droplets. These tiny water droplets appears like a smoke or cloud here. So this is the reason why when you blow out the air from your mouth, smoke like appearance or cloud like appearance will be formed. As when you blow out warm air, when it reaches outside, the air will be very cool outside. So this warm air suddenly it is going to condense and forms tiny water droplets which appears like a smoke or a cloud for us. And in the next situation you can also observe that on the grass leaves small tiny water droplets will be formed. If you get up in winter seasons early mornings, you will be finding the small water droplets on the grass leaves. Why it is forming? Same situation is going to repeat here also. Outside the air will be very cool. Cool air will be present. So the water vapor which is present in the air is going to condense. Water vapor which is present in the air, as it is very cool, the water vapor is going to condense and forms into water droplets. That's why you can see small water droplets on the leaf of a plant. If you want to understand more clearly about condensation, here we have an activity. To perform this activity, first you have to take some water in a glass. After taking water in a glass, you have to add ice cubes to it. So, when you add ice cubes to the water, what happens? The outer surface of the glass will become very cool. The outer surface of the glass will become very cool. So next what happens is, you all know surrounding air will be very cool. So the air which is present around the glass will be warm compared to the air which is present around the glass will be very warm. So once when this warm air comes in contact with the glass, this warm air is going to condense and turns into tiny water droplets. That's why on the outer surface of the glass you can find tiny water droplets. I repeat, around the glass the air will be warm. You all know always air contains water vapor. So when this warm air comes in contact with the outer surface of the glass, it condenses. Water vapor is going to condense as outer surface of the glass is very very cool, and it turns into tiny water droplets. Here you can observe tiny water droplets on the surface of the glass. So this is condensation. If you see clearly what is condensation, the process of conversion of water vapor into water is called condensation, and always condensation is going to take place in cool temperatures or cool conditions. Okay, that is about condensation. Now coming to formation of clouds, how the clouds are going to form. So how the clouds are going to form is, first, you all know the first step is evaporation. So the water is going to evaporate. First, the water is going to convert into water vapor. So where the water vapor will be present? The water vapor will be present in the air. The water is going to convert into water vapor. Where this water vapor will be present? It is present in the air. So what happens? The air is not going to stay near the surface level, but the air is going to move to higher levels. It moves to higher levels. You know this air contains water vapor. So this air is going to move into higher levels. You all know at higher levels always the temperature will be very very cool compared to the surface of the ground. So when the air reaches into the higher level, this water vapor is going to condense and turns into tiny water droplets. So when the air reaches into higher level, already the water vapor is present in the air. So this water vapor is going to condense and turns into tiny water droplets. So this tiny water droplets will be floating in air and appear as clouds for us. In the air, dust is also present. So dust plus water droplets appear as clouds for us. So in that way the clouds are formed. So the air which is present at the surface level will not stay there only, but it travels into higher levels. Higher levels, the temperature will be very very cool. Water vapor is present in the air already. So due to that cool temperature, water vapor is going to condense and forms tiny water droplets. These tiny water droplets will be floating in the air along with the dust. So in that way you can see formation of clouds. The next step is rain, that is precipitation. How does precipitation or rainfall is going to occur? You already know at higher level the cool breeze, the cool breeze is makes condenses the water vapor and forms into water droplets. You all know in higher level the water droplets will be formed. So what happens next is, this water droplets slowly it is going to increase in size, increase in weight. This water droplet slowly it is going to increase in weight and size. As it is going to increase in size, the clouds cannot hold the water drops. It cannot hold the heavy weight water droplets in the clouds. So what it does, it cannot hold, no, that heavy weight it cannot hold. So it releases the water down in the form of rainfall. So it is going to release these water droplets down in the form of rainfall. And you always know clouds will not stay in one place, but always clouds will move along with the wind. In this way rain or precipitation is going to occur. In the higher levels, water vapor turns into water droplets. Slowly the clouds becomes heavy. because big water droplets will be formed and the clouds become very heavy. It will be very difficult for the clouds to hold the water, so it will release the water down in the form of rainfall. In this way we are going to get rainfall. So we have discussed what is evaporation, condensation and precipitation, that is rainfall. In the next class we are going to discuss about the further topic.